Why don't we take a listen to another song? What was the very first single off the album that kind of took you guys by surprise?
One Way Love.
Oh, was it One Way Love? I thought it was Come Get My Love.
Second, that was the second one.
Jeez, I'm so prepared. Now I have to find it first so we can play it. No, I gotta know whether it's the right side because I'll be saying, here's TKA, then it'll be like a instrumental, and I'm like, and there's Kale playing the bongos. We want to get vocalizations happening. If anybody wants to call at 762-2400, you may be able to speak to one of the members of TKA. We will return and delve into their private, personal lives. We'll talk about stuff that you guys never wanted to talk about really soon, and we'll also let you know where you can see them, not only today, but tomorrow. They will be singing live. We'll talk about the last night, too. Let's find out why Kale's voice is so... like, it's very scratchy and deep right now. He must have put together like an incredible show, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Can't get you out of my mind. One look, I knew you were one of a kind. Your love is hot, so give me all you got. I need your love. Too much is not enough. One way love, we had something, girl. You played me for a fool. Should've held back all my love and didn't know there were no rules. One way love, now I'm still crying. Tears are falling like the rain, but I know I'll keep on trying. Why you put me through this pain? Our love had passed the test, but then you left me like all the rest. That night before, you knew you had been caught. I knew the plan. You found another man. We had something, girl, you played me for a fool. Should've held back all my love and didn't know there were no rules. One way love, now I'm still crying. Tears are falling like the rain, but I know I'll keep on trying. Why you put me through this pain? You're out of my life, and I won't make the same mistake twice. You broke my heart. You knew it from the start. You were my world, but I found another girl. One way love, we had something.
sing live now. Come on. Synchronize.
Hey, today's our day off.
Huh?
Today's our day off.
Oh, really?
No overtime work over there.
No overtime. Today's bowling and relax day.
So what happens on a day off? You just bowl and relax? Bowl. Is that a New
Day
York term?
off, Angel and Tony play basketball, go play pool.
Do you guys do that?
Yeah, me and our manager, we like to go bowling.
And have you done that too?
Yeah, we love to go bowling. In
do
fact,
that.
we might go bowling today.
Do it. Do it.
It's a possibility.
I mean, so you have nothing to do tonight.
No, we got plenty of things to do. You know, we're just.
But I mean, you're not performing tonight.
No, we're not. We're hanging out.
And tomorrow night is the big wing ding of a thing. TKA will be performing live. Don't you get irritated when they say performing live?
No, we
Because,
don't. We don't.
I mean, of course you're performing live.
Yeah.
Of course.
Some people don't.
Some people don't. That's the whole thing.
That's
You
true.
gotta stipulate.
Can we say hi to a couple of people?
You can say hi to a couple of people.
We'd like to say hi to Lisi Rodriguez, and Tony would like to say hi to
Cindy Mendez and her sister Sandy,
who
beautiful
are twins.
Yeah, just like Lou DeVito and Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger.
I know. I was just seeing if you could catch that. But anyway, the Mendez sisters,
The Mendez sisters.
you don't realize how many letters they have sent here. It's like they even got a 5-year-old sister who wrote like with a big crayon, "I love TKA," and they sent the letters and they wanted like pictures and stuff. Somebody else who wanted a picture is Michael Islas. Is that a possibility?
Yeah,
Yes,
most definitely.
very much so.
And if you have one for our wall of fame.
You got it.
Questions from the listeners. What? Now I should have asked this question, but I knew the answer, so I said, well, everybody knows that's not true. What does TKA stand for?
Tony,
KL.
Angel.
That is what TKA stands for. Not to kick butt. Okay? Tony, K,
Well, you know,
Angel.
When we started, they used to call us that.
We
Oh, really?
when we first started, we were in
Florida.
Yeah, we started a tour of Florida, and that's the nickname that they gave us.
Totally kicking, and the
But
rest is up to you.
We can't swear in this radio station. Somebody else had a question. Well, Mike wanted to let you guys know that you are the best.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Thanks,
And,
Mike. Takes a lot of work, dedication.
things that are happening this afternoon include in stores at Imports, not at Imports, Hit City Records. Oh, they sponsor our countdown.
You got it.
1415 West Irving Park Road. What time will they be seeing you guys over there? At 6. You can speak up.
6 o'clock. We block it. We block it. Be there 6 o'clock.
Let's rock the gum at 6 o'clock at Hit City Records. 6 o'clock.
We'll be sleeping.
Okay, well, that's cool. Anyway, TKA at Hit City, 1415 West Irving Park Road. Meet them, see them, listen to them, and what else could they do to you? Could they, like, hug you and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could come and hug us. We don't mind hugging our fans.
What do you, getting back to the musical part of the interview, what do you classify your music as? It's a sound that before this sound came out, you really didn't hear much of it. Now everybody's TK crazy, and there are other groups who have tried to capture that sound.
All right.
Doesn't quite work, though.
Everybody gives this sound a different name. Some people call it Latin hip-hop. Some people call it the Miami sound, which is definitely not.
Because they're from New York.
Of course. The sound of the music that the Cover Girls sing, that Sweet Sensation sings, that Loose Touch, Sapphire, and so on, it's from New York. It started with a lady called Shannon, and from there it picked up in the clubs. And then a group called Planet Patrol came out, which were the group that this type of music, because we were all going to the clubs at the time. So I guess that's where they got the name Latin hip hop from. But it appeals to everybody. There's people like Stevie B, who's not even Spanish at all, and singing this type of music. Yeah, it's music to dance to.
Now, one irritating thing about the type of music that we're talking about now, Stevie B has crossed over now to a major radio station here in the city. Why hasn't it happened to TKA and other dance music artists? It seems that you must be on a major label before it gets played on major radio, and that's a headache.
Well, it takes time. Things take time, and good things come to those who wait, like Naomi once said. And now we're on a new label called Warner Brothers.
Major label.
Major label.
Major.
Which means the second album, chances are, you guys are going to start crossing over
very
now.
soon.
Well, a lot of our records did cross over before.
But not here in the city with major
Not here in
stations.
Chicago. That's why all of a sudden we have a big bang here. Big TKA bang.
So where has it happened?
In Florida, California,
San Francisco.
Hawaii. Had a big thing out in Hawaii. Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize that. And now they're being distributed through Warner Brothers. So the second album,
Also Texas.
Texas is crazy.
Texas is fun.
I mean, it's a crazy
Dallas,
town.
Texas was fun.
I mean, they're fanatics over there.
Yeah.
They'll rip you apart if you let them. Okay, let's very quickly, you guys are in a rush to get out of here. Thanks for dropping by.
Thank you for having us.
Tomorrow night is the Prime and Tender, and the address to that particular place is 7225 West to 63rd in Summit, Illinois, and we'll have tickets for that performance, right away, as soon as they head out of here. This evening, Hit City, 1415 West Irving Park Road, and will you guys be back anytime soon?
We'll be back, well, in 2 weeks we're going to Japan, so we're going to be away for a while. And we'll be back, we'll be back soon.
TK,
it's going to be a surprise. We're going to keep the lookout for it.
TK has made a splash in Japan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do they understand what you're singing about?
Yeah, we're going out there with a mini tour with a group called Information Society.
They're on your same label.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Right. Well, that's got to be interesting. How are you guys going to communicate with these people from the Far East?
Well, we'll Puerto Rican, we'll find a way.
We'll just perform, man. Music is a universal language, man.
Got it.
All right, well, thanks again for dropping in. Before you go, a picture for the wall, a promo for the station.
Right.
Well, those of you who are calling, why don't you go to the Prime and Tender? Hey, Arthur.
Yeah.
Is this one of those 17 and over, 18 and unders, 12 and below? What is it?
Everybody's in.
All ages, all
ages.
right. Come
so
see
everybody
us.
come. You have no excuse why not to.
Everybody with money can go to the Prime and Tender.
And even those who don't have, you can show up somehow, you know.
And just stand out
there. There's always
there
a way to make money.
and listen to
But
the
don't
music.
do it the wrong way. That's the best advice that we can give you.
Besides that, say no and stay
Say no to
straight
drugs, that's
and
right.
everything
Right.
else. You guys are clean living, aren't you?
Very, very,
Perfectly clean.
very clean.
I hope so. Well, it's time to go, guys. Thanks for dropping in.
Thank you for
you
having
don't
me.
you don't know how long we've been
Again.
waiting for like this thing to happen. TK's been in town like all this time, and we weren't able to snag you guys out. But now we got you.
We'll
Thanks for
come back
dropping
very
in.
soon.
I hope so. I hope so. Because they want you to. At 762-2400. Scars of Love. True story?
True story.
What happened?
Scars of Love.
Because you listen to the lyrics of this, and somebody's in pain over here.
That's K.
When I wrote it when I was younger, and you know, when you're young, you go through your first loves and stuff like that. So that's a song I dedicated to like my first love.
Is everything okay now?
Huh?
Have you rebounded?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Is everything together now? You get emotional when you listen to this?
No, it just brings back good memories of when we first started the group, because that's the song that we got our record deal with.
Oh, cool. Tommy Boy Records. They're now major. Warner Brothers. Rent.
Yes.
The Secrets of My Success. Rent. Modern Girls. Rent. Well, Lean on Me, they can't rent.
You know me, they can go
Go
to the
see
movies.
it.
It's a
Go to-
marvelous movie. Go see it.
And it's another positive message movie, which is
Yes,
pretty neat.
yes.
So go check it out. They are TKA. They are leaving studio now, but you can see them at the Prime tomorrow night. Arthur will be your host along with Kerry Cortines of another radio station. See, I want to be there. You want me to mention them?
And come down to Hit City to see us.
Are you guys going to be on her show later on?
Yes.
Okay, well, listen to the other radio station between 3 and 6 today and listen to TKA. Once again, answer questions just like they did here.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
We out
Thank
of
you
here.
very much.
Bye.
They're out of here.
Girl, I take it slow, and I need you to be by my side, 'cause I love you so, and you gotta wear those scars of love, intended to tear me apart, scars of love, so many scars of love. People tell me that I'm going mad, but I don't listen to what they say. They don't understand the way I feel, 'cause I love you more every day. Hug me, squeeze me all through the night. Girl, you're all I need. Love, attention, all kind of affection. All what we need to succeed. Now we gotta live in the stars of love.
Well, it's about 4:38 on 90.5 FM, WCYC Radio, Little Village, Chicago. For those of you who are interested, that interview took place, I think, in April of 1989. Just another of the many groups who visited the Saturday afternoon special right over here in your town on your radio. I'm having a lot of fun. Happy New Year! Except, the show's only an hour old, and I've only played 2 artists in terms of interviews, so I'm going to start making the the portions a little smaller so we can try and fit in as many as we can by the time 6 o'clock rolls around. I have Sweet Sensation set up. I have Jasmine set up. I have Karina set up. I have some Denise Lopez set up. And as for the girls, I have some George Lamond interview material that I'd like to play for you before 6 o'clock. I tell you what, though, it's time for some public service announcements. In 2 minutes, I return with Jasmine.
I'm a carpenter. It's a physical kind of labor that takes real skill. I get a feeling of accomplishment, plus I earn good money. I guess I've always enjoyed working with my hands, and this job has turned
Just a few years ago, only a man could have said those words. But today, you can't label an occupation by sex. Women are doing the same jobs as men and suffering the same injuries. The American Chiropractic Association reminds both women and men to protect their backs and spines.
Hi, I'm Tony Dow with a special message from the National Institute of Mental Health. Did you know that millions of Americans suffer from clinical depression? Depressed people have problems with eating and sleeping. They lose hope and energy. They lose interest in many things, sometimes even life itself. Depression's an illness, and it's tragic that more people don't know about the treatments that work. Learn more. Write Depression, Rockville, Maryland, 20857.
Don't be fooled by health quackery. You need extra vitamins every day. Don't be fooled. Healthy Americans eating well need no vitamin supplements. This food supplement can cure cancer. Don't be fooled. Only your doctor can determine proper treatment. Sugar is bad. Don't be fooled. With good dental hygiene, sugar is safe according to the Food and Drug Administration.
For reliable health information, write the American Council on Science and Health, Box 543, Summit, New Jersey, 07901.
There's nothing to match the sound of a high-performance engine. Unless it's higher performance. The Air Force knows about high performance, and the Air Force is looking right now for mechanics who want to improve their performance. If you qualify, you'll receive training in some of the most advanced engine technology in the world. High performance is Air Force performance. Aim high and call your Air Force recruiter today.
All right, 4:40 on the nose. Harv Roman here, Saturday afternoon special, the final Saturday afternoon special of 1989. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time to talk. I'm going to look out my weather window, tell you that it is kind of dark outside, and the forecast for tonight isn't all that great. Cloudy with snow and drizzle, a low in the middle 20s. As for tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a chance of snow again, a high in the lower 30s. On New Year's Day, partly cloudy and colder with some snow flurries, a high in the 20s, a low in the teens. And a little while ago, I went out and I got me some lunch. I'll tell you what, you could have difficulty walking down side streets today. The footing is very slippery. So be very, very careful out there. And if you're driving, be very, very careful because the streets are still recovering from this morning. This morning, it was crazy. They were just spinning all over the place. The bus would put on the brakes. The bus keeps sliding. You got to be very, very careful. The weather is a little crazy. Hopefully by tomorrow, it'll be okay. Tomorrow's the last day of 1989, New Year's Eve. Jeez, is there a favorite artist that you heard an interview on here that you want to hear from? I've got all the tapes right here in front of my face, 762-2400. Maybe you could suggest somebody that I could repeat, because I'll tell you what, I probably won't have time to do everything that I wanted to do because it is already 4:42 and I'm through at 6 o'clock. Spanish programming from 6 o'clock this evening until midnight Monday. That tells you that we will not be on the air Monday. You'll have to tune in on Tuesday at 12 noon to hear anything from this here radio station. Jasmine was here in 1989, and I remember it just like it was yesterday. Who wants Jasmine's autograph? How much you charge for those things now?
Well, depending on no, nothing.
Really? A free autograph?
Yeah.
Have you been to these baseball card shows? Now these baseball stars charge 30, 40, 50 bucks for an autograph?
Well,
you're so down to earth.
I try to be.
So how's your flight, though?
It was okay. My plane flight.
Was it in the air?
Of course it was in the air. It was a little bumpy. It was like, do. I was
Really?
sitting right by the wing, so the plane takes off, and then I hear boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh my God, what is that? It's the wheels coming up.
I don't
Not
know.
a nice feeling under your seat.
I've never been on a plane, so I don't know. I don't know if the sensation of being on an
ears
airplane.
hurt.
Hang on, okay? I'm going to take down your address. I don't want her on hold forever. Sometimes they mess up, but it's cool. So she's going to send you an autograph through her mail. Listen to her on hold, okay? All right. So this was the first cut on the loose. And apparently they did extremely well. Apparently. I guess we'll never really know until Judge Wapner finishes making his decision.
Yes.
But in the meantime, you were singing in high school choruses, discovered by a friend of yours. And what did you expect was going to come out of this whole deal? I mean, I'm sure you didn't sit there and go, well, I guess I'll sell 10,000 copies of this record.
Oh, of course not.
So,
Not right
I mean,
now.
not now, tomorrow maybe.
No, tomorrow.
So, what happened? How did this all, I mean, you sat there and all of a sudden you're like a singing star.
Well, not.
How does one recover from that? Or how does one deal with that?
Take it as it comes, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are some of the places that you've been performing?
Here or New York? Well, I only went one place here, but in New York, I've been to Roseland, I went to Limelight, I've been to 1018.
Those are all the like hip places, Palad's.
Yeah, in New York City. And I went to Palad's in Queens. I go to a few places in Long Island, Shalimar. You know, these nice clubs.
Now, what are in the works for the new single, which we heard last night?
What's in the works?
What are the plans?
What are the plans? Okay, we're in the midst of changing labels, and it's promising that we can get a major label, and then from there we want to go for an album, but we just have to see how it goes.
How did this major deal come along? They just heard the record and that was kind of it?
The new one. New one.
Do they know that you made another one?
Of course, yes.
But it's the new one that's turning their heads.
It's the new one, yes.
And is there a date that we could look forward to?
Not exactly, no.
We're just waiting around.
We're just waiting around, shopping around.
Did you do some shopping today? Chicago, you know, we got a Bloomingdale's
We've been snowed in.
Really?
You guys have Bloomingdale's over here?
Yeah, they just put one up on Michigan Avenue.
Do.
Just now.
I love Bloomingdale's. I'm a Bloomingdale's baby.
The second city has gotten a Bloomingdale's.
Has gotten let's do Bloomingdale's, yeah.
But you guys don't have a water tower still there.
A what?
Water tower? Water tower place? Chicago Avenue and Michigan Avenue? You haven't gone there?
No.
All right, though, you got to take him to water tower. She wants to go. She wants to go shopping. What's the fascination about a name on a piece of paper? I'd like to know. Is this normal treatment?
Because when I am a megastar, rich and famous like Michael Jackson, they're gonna say they have a picture of me when I was a nobody. That's why, and they could sell it and make good money.
You're not exactly a nobody.
Yeah, but when I get much more famous, they could sell this and make some money out of it.
Really?
Right. I would do the same thing.
I wonder how much I could get for that.
One day you're gonna get a whole lot.
Cool. What do you do when you're not singing?
I go to college, and I work.
She's a student now.
I'm a college student.
And she works.
Yes, I do.
So you didn't just sit down and say, I'm a star now. Who cares about anything else?
I'm not a star. I'm a performer. I'm not a star yet.
Not yet.
I cannot possibly expect to, be one. I'm not egotistical. It's going to take a lot of hard work for me to be a star.
Okay, now if you become a star, what happens with school? You continue?
Hopefully by then I'm going to be finished with school.
Well,
I have about another year and a half to go. Anyway.
What is your big major? What is your goal in life?
My major is music.
Besides this. Really? You like study music and stuff?
Yeah.
So you can become a music teacher?
Exactly.
Well, that's neat.
It all ties in.
And you're working. What type of work do you do?
I work in an optical store.
Really?
Yeah.
Do people recognize you at all?
Some people do.
Maybe they don't, because when they go into an optical store, they really can't see all that well. So they probably don't recognize you.
So a few people, I was quite surprised because there's like, oh, well, I did a guest spot on a cable show, a Manhattan cable show.
Right.
And I didn't think anybody saw it. But a few people came in and were like, oh, you're Jasmine. I was like, yes, may I help you? They're like, hi. I was like, hello.
She's in her white suit.
No, regular clothes, dress clothes.
Can I help you?
So I was quite surprised. And from what I hear, they have reruns of the show.
Are you a Latin type person yourself?
Meaning?
I mean, are you a Latino person? Are you Hispanic?
Yes, soy puertorriqueña.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about, Latin connection and stuff. What are the possibilities of doing those type of TV shows and stuff?
Okay, well, honestly, I don't know. I guess I have to have a little more exposure